Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Achilles Survivor, and they just put out a relatively decent sized update for this game. They added some new enemies, no new champions yet, but they also added some new spells, and they supposedly fixed some of the sort of evolutions you can get. They did receive a lot of complaints that some of them weren't that interesting, and so they added some new ones. I don't know if they took out the other ones, but they added some new ones. And then they also gave you an option to basically discard the evolution too, and then you basically get an epic or a legendary upgrade instead, which is actually almost better sometimes. But we're gonna try to do the new spells. So you do have to grind a little bit to get the new spells. It's not too bad. You have to play about 4 games because you'll kill about 10 champions per run, and then you'll do about 8.5 million damage a run. So that runs to 4 runs. But there's the Battering Ram, and then there's Mora's Thread. These are the 2 new spells. I haven't even seen these yet. I literally just unlocked them, jumped into the video. So let's do Greece, we'll do Farm, we'll do Brontes today. So we're gonna do 2 separate videos. I'm gonna do whatever spell we get first. That's what we're gonna run today. We're gonna try to max that out, get that as high as we can, and then we'll do another video for the other spell. I don't want to try to do both of these spells in one video because I want to try to level them up as high as we can to kind of see what their true potential is, and I want to make sure that I get them fully evolved and things like that. So we'll just run one, whatever the first one is we see. We'll run a bit of the boulder too because the boulder is really strong. Let's go critical damage. Brontes is he's probably one of the best characters in the game too. His boulder is super strong. He has a ton of health. He's a really good character in this game. Okay, so there's the Battering Ram. So we got this right away. So this is going to create shield. Oh, that's not what I was hoping it would be. Creates shields around the survivor and increases their movement speed and armor. The survivor rams enemies to deal damage. The higher the shield count, the better the bonus. Okay, that's not what I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it would be an actual Battering Ram. Okay, let's go cooldown speed on this. So this wants me to run into enemies. That's what we're trying to do here with this spell. I guess that's not too bad. Like, we do get some increased movement speed during it too. Okay, so let's buff this one up as much as we can. We'll basically just, maybe we can get more shields. I'm curious to see what the evolutions for this are going to be. I was literally hoping that we were gonna drop like a Battering Ram. That's what I was hoping it would be. All right, let's just do that maximum health. Because this is more like shield wall or something. Wouldn't you want to call this shield wall instead of Battering Ram? That kind of seems what this should be called. Okay, let's do cooldown speed. I mean, it's not a bad spell. It's just not what I was expecting. I guess we'll kind of see what sort of damage it does at the end of the run. I imagine it probably doesn't do a ton of damage, but it could be a nice kind of support-ish weapon. Okay, range and damage, power damage, but reduces cooldown speed. Let's do range and power damage. They added some new champions too. The champions are sort of these elite type bosses that come up every couple minutes. Yeah, see, because this is doing like 900 a hit, and my shield wall is only doing like 48, but I guess you can kind of stack it. So I want to see what exactly is this doing? Powers. Creates shields around the survivor and increases their movement speed and armor. The survivor rams enemies to deal damage. The higher the shield count, the better the bonus. So the more shields, so it like starts off with like 1 shield and then it gets 2 shields and then 3 shields. So I'm guessing once we have all 3 shields out, we're doing more damage. It doesn't seem like it blocks damage though, it just reduces damage. I do like the movement speed boost though, because there's not enough, there's like no spell, there's no real way to increase, it's really hard to increase your movement speed in this game. I don't even know if there's upgrades for it. Are there? Let's go back to this forge over here. Okay, so an additional shield appears and increases damage by 25%, or increases power effect size. You know me, I love size, so we're gonna go size. The extra shield was probably the better choice, but I always gotta see what spell size is gonna do for these. I don't really know how good spell size is for this one though. I mean, I guess it maybe lets me hit more enemies. It is kind of a fun spell though. I do like this one, because I can just kind of run through everything and I'm barely taking any damage. Okay, here's the new one. We are not gonna pick this yet though, because it's gonna be a surprise. You're gonna have to watch the next video to see what this one does. Threads of life connected to nearby enemies, dealing damage to them until they are defeated or the connection is broken. Okay, we'll go with we'll just go with the explosive grenades here. I probably, with this spell though, I probably do need to level up my... I probably do need to level up my boulders though, because I don't think I can just run this battering ram and have this be my main weapon. I have a feeling it's not going to be good enough to really carry. I think I'm going to need something that's a little stronger, a little more offensive. So I think we'll have to level both, which we can do. We can definitely get both of these to very high levels. First champion. Okay, let's do cooldown speed. No new turrets or anything yet. I don't think they balanced any of the turrets either, which I think they'll maybe need to do at some point, because as of right now, I think the only real turret worth taking is, you know, outside of maybe depending on what you're trying to do for a specific build, but I think the fire turret is by far the best one. Nah, I'm not gonna build anything there. Okay, so this pushes back, like push back enemies isn't really useful. The crit chance could be nice. The armor, yeah, but the actual turret itself isn't really that useful. Okay, let's go damage. Okay, we got another chest, top corner, of course. Pretty much on the, well, I guess not quite the opposite side of the map, a little far away, but... Yeah, I definitely need to get this boulder going. The boulder needs to get leveled up, and it needs to be I need it to kill stuff, because we are not this spell, like I said, this spell is not a carry. This spell is not a carry spell. It's a good support spell. Let's re-roll this one. I want to get the fire turret here, so okay, I'm not gonna I don't want to do too many re-rolls. Come on. All right, we'll just build that one, because I do want to get like a couple of these damage ones right next to each other, so we just create this area of death that I can just kind of run around and farm XP. Okay, we'll do you duration. Alright, I guess we're doing duration again. I'm assuming the duration is going to work for when it has all three out. That means it'll stay out longer with 3 shields. Okay, new power. Let's go shield throw. Shield throw is pretty good, especially for just a level 1 spell. Yeah, I guess I'm not super impressed with this new one. Hopefully the other one's a little better, for at least in terms of damage and stuff. Okay, I guess we're going with you again. Then let's go build. I'll probably, if I get the option for another shield here, I'll probably take that too. Because I do think taking the size wasn't necessarily the best one. Releases a wave that pushes back enemies back after power deactivation. I'm not a fan of those. A lot of these have the same things. Reduces the time between the appearance of another shield by 20%, 25%. Let's just go with that. So it just means I'm going to get my 3 shields out quicker. I definitely should have taken the 4th shield, I think. It definitely feels like a decision I should have reconsidered, but I wanted the power size. I wanted the big shields, but I don't think the big shields are that much of a game changer. Probably gonna eat a lot of damage here, but okay, we'll go duration. Okay, let's go with XP gain. I'm really curious to see what sort of damage this is doing here at the end. I hate it when the rewards too are just, you know, maybe a health or a speed pickup. I wish the rewards would be a little bit better for some of these quests. Okay, we got another champion coming. Let's start building some more turrets. striking speed. Fire turrets. Okay, so now we got a lot of good damaging turrets around here. We'll just do, oh, they changed the rifts too. I don't know if you remember, but we complained about the rifts. The rifts used to come too late. Now they come much earlier. So now, as you can see, they come around the 9-minute mark. And then I think we get another one around the 5-minute mark. So that was a much, much appreciated change, because the turrets were coming at like 2 minutes, and it was like, ugh, that feels too late, because the turrets give you really good, or these rifts give you really good power-ups. They basically, yeah, they basically give you like a free one of these. So let's do, okay, let's take the additional shield this time. So how's that gonna work? So now I'm gonna have 4 shields though, but do I lose like my power size? Guess not. I don't know if they're any smaller than what they were, but at least now I have 4 shields. Okay, let's re-roll this. We'll do critical damage. Okay, I was going to the forge and then I lost. Forgot what I was doing. Okay, adds fire, increases power damage, but reduces cooldown speed. Let's see. So like I could, these are, I really wanted to get extra strikes. I'm just gonna sacrifice this and then see, like, we'll get an epic like range or critical damage. I guess we'll just go. I was hoping to get like damage or striking speed. Did not really get anything I wanted there. Okay, let's re-roll this. Fire turret. I do like how tanky it does make us, though. Wonder if I can see how much armor it's actually giving us. Where's my armor? 290? 340? So is each one giving us 50? I want to see where we're at before. So we'd be at 140? Yeah, okay, so each shield gives us 50 armor. That's pretty good. On top of some movement speed. Again, good supplemental spell. Not a good main spell. Okay, well, let's just go with that more armor. Okay, we're about to max this out. We're only 1 away. Let's re-roll this. I'm only looking for either, let's go striking speed. I'm only looking for boulders or my shields at this moment. And probably for the rest of the run, to be fair. Okay, we can do, let's actually re-roll. Let's see if we can get another fire here. So now we have this just this danger zone right here. Bunch of fire turrets. We'll just kind of circle around and let the fire turrets do their work, and we'll just pick up all the XP. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll that. I know that's a good one, but let's just re-roll it. Striking speed. Striking speed is really good with this weapon, especially if you can get additional strikes, because then you'll just start throwing all your boulders out at once. Okay, I do have a forge up still. Let's go check it out. You know, I'm just gonna build one right here because I'm lazy. Okay, so increases power duration and power damage, but reduces cooldown. Increases the distance between the shields and the survivor twofold. That's not bad. Like it, I like the idea of this one better though for 100% duration. Let's go with that one. But a longer cooldown. Okay, now sweet. Now we're gonna get the boulder. Let's do striking. Okay, so increases power, effect, and size. Increases striking speed and damage, but reduces amount of strikes. I guess we'll just do the size. That's a bummer. Didn't really get good upgrades there for the boulder. Okay, let's go duration. So from here on out, since we have both of these at level 15, I think we'll still continue to level these up. Like I said, let's just try to make these as strong as we can. But I think I will take, you know, some of these general upgrades too, if they make sense. Okay, we'll go cooldown speed. More duration. I still think you should get resources back when you clear this out. You should get some of your iron back. I still think that's a thing. Okay, let's go damage. Let's go do the rift. Okay, let's re-roll this. We can do cooldown, I think. Let's do global cooldown. So we're probably gonna get an upgrade. Oh, we did get a boulder, but we still didn't get the extra strikes. That's crazy. Let's do fire now. So does this one have 4 upgrades then? It does. I think they limited it to 3 before, but now it seems like you can get more. Because I know you can get the upgrades, you can get those random upgrades from the rifts, but I thought before that you couldn't get it, that you couldn't get more than 3 on a spell, but now it seems like you can. Which is nice, because that's pretty cool. I wonder if you can get more. Like now I wonder if you can get 5 if we get it for all the seals. That'd be sweet. Okay, a legendary range, but that's a no because we'll just stick with our couple weapons. Again, commit to the build, the motto of the channel. Okay, range, damage, let's just reroll. We could do, let's go striking speed on this. So the more striking speed you get, you basically just start throwing them out at the same time. And that's why it's nice. If we could have got like 100% extra strikes for one of those big upgrades, then we'd be throwing out, you know, like 6 of them. Which makes this one of the strongest weapons in the game. But we never did see that upgrade. Okay, let's do cooldown speed. How long is the cooldown speed on this right now? Oh my gosh, it's basically non-existent. Okay, we don't need cooldown speed anymore. The duration is really good. Look how long this is staying out there for. Okay, we can go range. Yeah, definitely don't need cooldown reduction. Just watch. So watch the spell at the bottom of the screen. Spell number 20. Look, it's instant. Pretty much right away. Okay, let's go do the chest. Okay, we could go cooldown on this weapon though, because this weapon still has a little bit of a cooldown here. Range. Striking speed is basically non-existent too, because look how quickly it goes. They're basically instant. All at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if we're fighting a boss here, if we just win. Oh, okay, we do need to destroy the seals. Okay, let's go more duration. Okay, this is not very much in my favor. Alright, that's all the seals. Now let's escape and call it a dub. Location complete. Okay, let's see what this spell did. Yeah, yeah, that did hardly any damage. I could see that coming. I mean, both of these level 1 spells did more damage than my level 22. So again, that is exactly why I started leveling up the rock, the boulder, because I could tell this is not going to be a carry weapon. This is a defensive item that's going to help keep enemies away from you. It's going to bolster up your armor big time, and it's going to give you movement speed. So again, I do think it is a cool spell. I have nothing against it doing, I mean, if it's level 22, I would like to see it do a little bit more damage. It doesn't have to be insane like in the thousands, but man, it would be nice to see that maybe a little higher. But it provides you 50 damage per shield, so you can get like 200 armor, armor per shield, so you can get about 200 armor on top of the movement speed. Really, really, really great second or third spell. It can't be your carry spell though. You definitely need something like the boulder or the shield that's going to do a lot more damage. But I mean, cool spell. I think it's fitting for this game because there's not necessarily there's not really a spell like this that increases your armor and gives you movement speed, so I do think it's a good spell. The name is a little off-putting because I was really hoping we were going to get like a battering ram that I could throw on the ground and it would like hit enemies. That's kind of what I was secretly hoping for, but oh well. Good spell overall though. So that's going to be it. More Achilles Survivor. Stay tuned. I'll be doing another video for the next spell, Moria's Thread. So if you want to see what that is, make sure to sub to the channel and keep an eye out because I'll be doing that probably the next day. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.